Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Cece. Welcome. So today I am showing you guys how to prepare okra with red oil. This is the Liberian okra with red oil. So as we can see here, these are my okra. I'm using fresh okra. You can use any okra of your choice, frozen okra, or you can use fresh one from the farmer's market or whatever you buy your okra from. But when you bring your okra home, make sure you wash it really well and then slice it up bit by bit. As you guys can see here, I am slicing it up. If you don't have a chance to do that, you can also get the frozen okra that is already sliced. Okay, so as you guys can see, mine, I am slicing it little by little. I like it smaller, so I'm gonna slice it myself. As you guys can see, I like to eat fresh. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will show you guys the meat that I'm gonna be using, and I'm gonna show you guys my seasoning and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you can join the family. Thank you. Stay tuned. So this is the meat that I'm going to be using. These are the meat, and I'm using cow skin, oxtail, chicken feet, and I'm going to also be using some micro fish. I'm going to show you guys in the next steps. So these are my meats. As you guys can see, you can use any meat of your choice. And first, I'm going to season the meat, the all season salt. So you want to go light on the seasoning, and if you are MSG sensitive, you don't want to make sure you're reading the label. That's the garlic powder. So this is the chicken flavor bunion. Like I said, read the label, and it should say no MSG added. Okay, so that's the black pepper. And my meat is well seasoned. I'm gonna start cooking it, and I'm gonna cook my meat for about 15 minutes. And I'm putting a little bit of water, just a little bit of water, not too much, but a little bit. But just make sure if you want your meat well cooked, put as much as you like. But that's the amount of water that I'm gonna put there, and I think that's enough. So I'm gonna be using 2 micron. This is my fish, 2 micron. I'm gonna cut it and clean it up, and I will add it after my meat is done cooking for about 15 minutes. Okay, so now the meat look good. We're gonna add the fish in there. I don't want my chicken feet to be too cooked. I don't like it too soft, and I don't like my fish too soft as well. Not I don't know. I don't like it to mash all in my soup, so I'm gonna make sure I don't overcook it. So I'm using the onions. I use 2 onions and 4 part of habanero pepper. So I'm gonna blend everything, and I'm gonna get it ready for the next step. This okra stew, you can eat it with anything of your choice: quinoa, buckwheat, rice, gari, fufu. So I'm gonna be eating it with the plantain fufu, and these are my seasonings I'm gonna be using: the cube, the shrimp one, and I'm gonna use, like I said, the chicken flavor bunion, the salt, and that's what I'm gonna be eating it with today. The plantain fufu, and this is my red oil. When you go to the African market, make sure it's that red oil, regular red oil. Make sure you're not taking the topagi red oil. Make sure you're taking the regular one. So it will have like blue top, and then it will have a red top. So make sure you're asking questions and making sure you're getting the right red oil. So as you guys can see, I'm adding, after I add my oil for it to steam a little bit, then I add the blended pepper and the onions. So as you guys can see, that's what I'm doing here. You can cook this any way you like. You can cook the okra first with the meat, and then you add the red oil later on. But for me, I like to use this method. And I'm gonna let my pepper and onion cook a little bit before I add the okra. As you guys can see here. Okay, it's ready. I'm gonna add the okra. So I'm adding everything. Some of the okra is not cut. I can see it in there, so I'm gonna grab it. So excuse me. So I'm gonna make sure I stir it really well. At this point, I'm not using water in the okra yet. I'm gonna use the water from the meat, the cooked meat. That's what I'm going to use to add in there. So I'm going to let it cook a little bit, and then I will add the water from the meat. And I'm gonna put some seasoning in there. I don't measure. I don't have a measurement cup. Well, I do, but I don't use it. I like to measure with my eyes. I don't know why. So I'm using the shrimp cube, and then I'm using 3 of the cube, and I'm using a little bit of salt. Go light on the salt, okay? You want to be healthy. You want to eat healthy. And that's about it. Looking good, and it's cooking pretty well. I love okra sauce. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, sis, you're getting it. So so now I'm gonna add the water from the meat and the fish. So there's enough water there for it. So make sure you leave a little bit of water for your okra, or you can just add water in it. Like I said, you can cook this okra either way. You can put the okra with the meat and cook it, and then add the oil, or you can just do it this way. And this is the way I like to do it. So after that, just let it cook for another 15 minutes. And then in this next steps, I'm showing you guys the chicken feet. I don't cut it before cooking it. I like to cook it before I take out the nails from on it. As you guys can see here, that's what I'm doing. That's weird, but I like to do that because it's easier for me. But either way, you can cut it off when it's raw. We can cut it off with scissor, or you can cut it off with the knife. So as you guys can see, my okra is looking good with the water, and everything is looking pretty good. I think the difference between the Liberian okra and the Nigerian, I think we like to overcook the okra. Us Liberian, I don't know why, but we like to do that. And Nigerian look at it as vegetable. You don't need to overcook it. So as you guys can see, I added my meat. It's looking so good. I'm ready to eat. I'm getting hungry already. So, so as you guys can see, I am stirring it a little bit. I'm going to let it cook for another 5 minutes, and then I'll shut the stove off, and it's ready to go. And I'm getting my fufu prepared. Okay, the plantain fufu, I'm getting it prepared. So as the stew cook, you can as your okra sauce cook, you can just go ahead and prepare whatever you're gonna eat it with your rice, with your quinoa, with your buckwheat, with your fufu. Either way, it goes either way, so it's looking good. And I'm gonna turn the stove off now, and I'm gonna make my fufu, and I'm gonna show you guys the finished product. Okay, look at it. It's all good, ready to go. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Show your love and support. Thank you. Bye.